Hello, welcome to another episode of Clear Hair. Now we got that out the way. So today we're going to be talking about type 3 versus type 4. No, this is not a hair typing war. Ooh, okay, that rhymed. But basically we're talking about why people saying that the natural hair typing system needs to go away. I honestly feel like y'all are lying. Type 3 slicks straight and type 4 slicks waves. Does that make any sense? So if you're going after a hairstyle that somebody's doing, like let's say you're doing a drawstring ponytail and you have type 4 hair, your hair is not going to blend unless you straighten it. There's no gel. Even when they say like, oh, well, you need to use like a non-water-based gel. Yes, let me use a non-water-based gel so my hair can dry out faster. You know what your hair does when it's dry? It frizzes. So I feel like I rule against the fact that they're trying to get rid of the hair typing system. Now, I do not agree with using the hair typing system to punish people, because what I have heard is, mind you, this is from someone who is upset, but I've heard plenty of times they're just like, oh, well, it's kind of like with the baby and Danny Lee. They're like, oh, I hope she gets type 4 hair as revenge. I'm sorry, did I do something? I have type 4 hair. Did I do something in a past life to get type 4 hair? Type 4 hair is not punishment, but I don't like people using it that way. Like them like, oh, well, you got that good hair. You got that type 3. No, that's what I don't like hearing. But I definitely think like educational purposes wise, like I still feel like we should still use the hair typing system, because it lets me know what I can and cannot do, or it kind of gives me a preface of what type of results I might end up getting. So I'm still going to keep using it, but you let me know in the comments if you can get your type 4 hair to slick straight. If you do without straightening your hair at all, if you can get your type 4 hair to slick straight and it's not waving to you like it usually does, you put it in the comments below and I got you for lunch tomorrow. For real, I will cash app you tomorrow. All right. I will cash app you and I'm good on my word. If you can get your type 4 hair to slick straight, I'm talking about, I don't want to see you no waves. I don't want to see no waves, not even a little, it's not going to happen. Our hair is literally coils. Coils when stretched out are waves. But with curly hair, those are waves. When waves stretched out, it's straight. So we're going to get into what really matters. Now I told you about what you really need to focus on is the fact that there's 3 different combinations. It's the same thing twice. There's 3 different types of hair uniformity. So your hair can be uniform finely, it can be uniform combination, or it can be uniform coarsely, basically more kinky coily. I don't like coarse because coarse sound like horse. But my hair, for example, my hair in the front is very fine. Like anything can break it. So that's why I'm very gentle in the front. The back of my hair don't care. Like it's been through trauma. It's been through COVID-19. Like the back of my hair don't care about nothing. It's going to grow regardless. Like it don't matter. Even as a baby, like this part was bald headed, but the back of my hair is just solid for growth. I don't know. Let's study it someday. But it's very important to know if you have fine kinky / coarse or combination hair, because then you can see what type of hairstyles will need more or less products. So for example, if you have fine hair, you just can't pile on conditioner, because then you'll feel like, dang, like my hair's not going, it don't move, like your hair's gonna be stiff. So with me, with the fine part of my hair, this front part, I think I put enough gel to go on my pinky finger, and I put it on there, and that holds it in place. Now the back of my head, like she needs at least half the gallon, because my hair is thick back there. You guys have seen my afro. It's very dense back there. Like if someone ever pushed me down, forget you, Clear, and I land back, they're going to be searching for my brain in there. The back of my head is well protected, it's densely packed back there. So it has combination. So like certain pieces are fine, but also certain pieces are more kinky coily. So that's why it's so densely packed back there compared to fine. The strands are a little bit looser. They're not as densely packed, but they're really good for if you want to do a hairstyle with fine hair. Fine hair takes the curl a little bit more. Combination hair is kind of like, we don't know what we're gonna get today. we don't know, but I can definitely say for sure that knowing whether or not there any of these 3 categories is going to be more conducive, you know, for you to be able to see like, okay, what will help? What can I use next time? What can I use like after that? Like that'll definitely help more. And then we can talk about also with type 3 versus type 4 hair when it comes to length and shrinkage. No, that was giving me space for y'all to lie. Because if you're gonna sit here and tell me that hair typing doesn't, like I said, I'm gonna say hair typing for bad. I'm talking about hair typing just for educational purposes. At the end of the day, shrinkage for type 3 and shrinkage for type 4 are 2 different people, okay? They're 2 different people. Because at the end of the day, I can't go like, you know, like I said, like I'm just saying, for example, I can't go in the pool with my type 4 hair and come out, hey guys. No, it's going to slink to my head. It's going, all right, y'all, it's been real. Like, I'm about to head out. Like my length is about to head out. Type 3 is more like a wave. Sometimes it'll even wet straight. But type 4, like, I'm about to head out. Like the length is about to head out the door. So I feel like that's not here to discourage you. Like I said, like I love having type 4 hair. There's so many hairstyles that I can do, but type 3 can't do. And then vice versa. There's certain hairstyles that type 3 can do, but type 4 can't do successfully for long term, you know? So that's why I feel like there was just so much frustration, at least for me, when I was first going natural, that, you know, I have, you know, friends of different backgrounds, and, you know, specifically one of my friends who had type 3 hair, like when she went natural, I was like, oh, I'm about to, not the church mom dance. I was like, ooh, okay, well, my hair is going to grow. I'm going to have the same length. It took me at least, I think she started having hang time, as they call it in the natural world. I think it was like 6 inches she started having hang time. It took me at least to about 10, almost 12 inches for there to be viable hang time. And even then, like if it's just a humid day in Florida, like it's gone. Like I said, that length about to head out every single time when it comes to type 4. I'm about to head out. Now, this comparison is not for people to take it as, oh, okay, well, you wish you had type 3 hair. I was like, I'm not saying, I'm just putting facts. At the end of the day, length is going to take longer to show. Like I said, like, length is going to take longer to show on type 4 hair compared to type 3 hair. However, like, I don't want you guys to use the differences, like with the hair typing system, like I don't want you to use the differences like as a tool for punishing people or a tool for elitism, right? So I just feel like with the hair typing system, like it sucks that it's gone this way, because, you know, when it was originally created, a little history lesson, the hair typing system was meant for educational purposes. And now they're trying to switch it up where they're just like, okay, well, we want type 4 to be number 1, the other hair textures to be the other one. But the way I've always remembered the hair typing system, you know, just real quick, the way I've always remembered it is that as many points, kind of like a wavelength, I'm not going to get too nerdy with y'all, but it's kind of like a wavelength, like as many points that are hit, that's what type you have. So with straight hair, it's, I'm going to do this dance, with straight hair, it's 1. Type 2, it's kind of like this. So like type 3 is kind of like this, and like type 4 is like this, you know. But I think of it like a wavelength. Like every bend, every corner is how many, like what hair type you are, right? So that's how I've always remembered it. So, you know, type 2, like there's a little bit of a wave. Type 3 is curly. Type 4 is coily. So I would say we need to keep the hair typing system. I think it's really good when people say, oh, you need to know porosity. Porosity is important too. Porosity is your hair's ability to accept moisture, especially for type 4 hair. You need to be able to understand how your hair accepts moisture. Does your hair give moisture, the middle finger? Because like I said, like when I didn't know, like when I didn't deep condition my hair, all the products would just slide off my hair. I was like, dang, like I could have got a faux for that. Like, I don't know why it's dropped on, I don't know why it's dropping on the floor, but, I can definitely say for certain that like, it's more frustrating to me because like we have so many new naturals coming in, and you know, as soon as someone type 3 hair, as soon as someone with obvious type 3 hair comes in and they're just like, oh, I need help with my type 4 hair. Boo, boo, tomato. Like I literally saw someone was like, you know what? Meet me outside. I was like, hold on. They don't know. Like me, I know because like I do hair. Like a little moment for the hairstyle. Okay. Another moment for the hairstyle. But I do hair, so I can tell somebody's hair texture from a mile away. So I can even, like, I'm at the point where I can even tell what type of combination you have of hair types, because some people have 3C/4A, some people have, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's why I said, I was like, it's very important to know your porosity. But when someone new comes in and asks, like, hey, how do you do this? Like, the amount of attacks that this person receives, I'm just like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. All I did was ask. And like I said, like, a lot of people, especially, I wouldn't say me particularly, but a lot of people in my generation think that if it's not type 3, it's type 4. You know, like they automatically go to type 4C. I was like, no, I feel like 4A, 4B are in their own bucket. Like, I feel like 4A and 4B are like combination. Like, my hair is 4A and 4B. Front part of my hair is 4A and the back is 4B. But I can just tell by how the curl patterns, like, and usually people always think of like put gel in your hair to know the curl pattern. If you want to know your curl pattern, like no product freshly washed, that's your curl pattern. That's your curl pattern. That's your English language. But that's your curl pattern. Like, that's like you put water on it and that's it. No product, no nothing. Don't go outside. Don't go outside. Like, that's your product. Like, that's your hair texture. And like I said, like, I'm not trying to say that you should go home and be like, okay, what's my hair texture? I need to know. I was like, I'm just letting you know that if they ever have a vote of like, should we get rid of the hair typing system? I'm going to say nay, because I need to know if I can do the same hairstyle as you, because a lot of dreams were sold. Let's be real. A lot of dreams are sold with wash and go. Like, every single time someone's like, let me do a wash and go, it's like, type 4 ladies, wash and go. No, like, it's literally controlled chaos. And I've seen, now mind you, I've seen it done correctly. I've seen it done beautifully before. I think one person I followed, she did it with curl wax. It was gorgeous, but it's controlled chaos. It's not protective hairstyle. It's more, and then like on top of it, you have to live in the correct state to do a wash and go. Wash and go in Georgia, wash and go in Florida, where the humidity is set to hell. I don't think you should be doing a wash and go down here. But when it gets a little bit cooler, yes, maybe, if it wants to stay. So that's why I said, I was like, I think personally, like, I don't know how else to describe it to you, but you need to know the hair texture type so you can know what type of, because like even with me having type 4 hair, like it was a risk, but it happens to be a cold front in Florida randomly. But it was a risk doing this hairstyle because I don't know when my type 4 hair was going to start to wave, because it was semi straight on the first day, but now, like, I know y'all see the waves already. Like, it's never going to slick straight, and I don't want it to be. That's not my hair texture. But like I said before, you got to know your hair type. You need to know your hair type as well as knowing like what works for you as well. So my solution is honesty. And I feel like there's a lot of lies going around. There's a lot of lies going around. Like, I think there's not a lot of close-ups done as well, because there was a lot of hairstyles when I was watching tutorials at first, and I would watch a hairstyle. I was like, oh, I can do it. And then they never zoomed in. I was like, you see me, I have nothing to lie about. Like, I really want a lot, like, even from the side, I have nothing to lie about. Like, I want a lot of honesty, because I don't want to watch a tutorial. I don't want to watch a tutorial and it's just like, all right, do this hairstyle. Da, da, da. I was like, does it blend? Like, let's look closely. Like, does it blend? Is it blending? Is it going to be able to be maintainable? Because like I said, type 4 hair does not slick what? It doesn't slick straight. So don't forget to subscribe, share. Let's go.